First and foremost, all praise is due to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace to the elders who are out there doing this work in sincerity. Shalom. So I'm going to read my first precept, Hebrews 12:6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. So like yesterday, I was with the brother and we was down at the park, doing our mid-week camp, and before the camp got, before we started recording and everything, I was talking to the brother, Malazar, like I said, and I was telling them like, yo, man, how I felt like I wasn't being chastised by the Lord, at least for like, man, it's been a while, for like a year, I felt like I wasn't being punished. And in the back of my mind, I always felt like something's about to happen, man, because it's just too great on all bases, Man, was I wrong? I mean, and I'm happy that I'm wrong, because it turns out Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai must really love me, because I'm getting hit with all types of shit, right? Rejoice in that, right? I ain't gonna go into any details, but I'm most definitely being visited by the Lord. So, reading verse 7, Hebrews 12:7. If he endured chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? Hey, when we chastise our sons, right, we do it because we love them. And that's what Yahweh Shai does to Israel, basically. He doesn't spare the rod, and neither should we. Shit. If you don't correct your kids, then you basically don't care what the outcome is, or how they turn out. You're like, fuck it, So that's why, when it comes to Israel, as tribes, you know, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans be hitting the shit out of our kids. But them heathens, they don't they don't really punish their kids. That's why they're the ones that be out there, slaughtering schools and shit, killing the whole schools, and because they just, man, whatever. Anyway, reading verse 8. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. And right, like I was saying, I was talking to the brother, I was like, man, I was starting to feel like, the Lord doesn't love me. If you ain't being chastised, you're basically that bastard. That bastard basically is the other nations, the heathens, outside of Israel. All right. We are the sons. We are the sons of God. All right. That Yasharala, that Prince of Power. So let's go to Amos 3:1. And it reads, hear this word that Yahweh hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. Hey, that's plain. Job 13:15. And it reads, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain my own ways before him. When we're going through adversity, we should pray, fast, go to the book. Resort to the words, for they are spirit and they are life, right? Put on that armor. That's the comforter. I mean, Yahweh Shai is the comforter, but he comes in the volume of the book. Next precept, Romans 8:18. And it reads, "For I reckon that the sufferings of the present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us." Man. Hey, and that's the kingdom. The shit that we are going through, the brothers that are out there doing this work, whoever's listening and is getting down with the work and doing the work, you know what I'm talking about. The shit, that we are going through right now it's going to be minor compared to the everlasting glory we are going to receive. The the kingdom of heaven, you know what I'm saying? That's the glory. That's Israel's glory. You know what I mean? As far as the men. Okay? So when we come in this truth, we have to prepare our souls. Because we're gonna go through shit. But take it. Rejoice. Endure. That's the hardness. You know? So, man, I'm grateful to be going through some shit right now. I'm gonna just take it in. Let's go. It's crazy because man, and it all hit at once. I'm talking about multiple Jones. And I'm gonna just leave it right there. So with that, all praises due to Yahweh Bahashim Salakia. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Shalom.